Hey there, I'm Amy from Cooking with a Full Plate, and today I wanted to pop in and give you a quick video on my system, my super simple system for generating weekly meal ideas and tracking your family's favorites. So I'm going to show you how to build the spreadsheet. I'm going to show you how to find the recipes and how to track everything so that you can easily make weekly meal plans with recipes that you know your family's going to love. Let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see here, I have an untitled Google spreadsheet open. You could do this in Excel. You could do it in Airtable, which is a tool I haven't experimented a lot with. And you could write it on a piece of paper if you wanted, but you're not going to have as much versatility. Also, if you don't want to do the work of building this, you can skip this part and you can enter your email address in my opt-in box on my website under cookingwithafullplate.com/weekly meal ideas, and I'll just send the spreadsheet to you so you don't have to build it. In the notes below, I'll tell you where to jump to so that you can skip this portion of building the spreadsheet, because why do it yourself if you don't have to. But for those of you who don't want to give me your email address and would rather build it yourself, you can see I'm just typing in weekly meal ideas or whatever you like up there in the title of the spreadsheet. And then we are going to create a few simple columns, and certainly you can customize this over time and make it as complicated or uncomplicated as you like, but we're going to keep it really straightforward for now, because the idea is that you will have this weekly meal idea list that you can always go back to when you're making meal plans for your family, or when you're filling in meal plans for your family, when you randomly need an extra meal and you're like, oh gosh, what did they like? And so instead of spending hours searching Pinterest, you're going to come here and find the recipes that you already know your family loves or that you think that they'll love, and you're going to try and then mark them, and I'll show you how to do that. So across the top here in row 1, we're going to write dish and link to the recipe. Any notes, this is where you would put if your family had special dietary restrictions and how you're modifying it or things you're leaving out. And then I'm putting a column for did they like it. And this is where you're going to mark what your family thought. Let's make that in bold. Make it just look blue. Make it look a little different. That. And like I said, if you download my version, this will all be formatted for you, and you can jump forward in the video to see how to build out your plan. Great. So then what you are going to do is put any existing favorite dishes, links to recipes, notes, etc. that your family already has. And I'm going to show you what that looks like for me. Also of note is if you opt into my email list from the opt-in on this page, cookingwithfullplate.com/weekly meal ideas, I'm going to send you 10 of my favorite meal ideas for free just to get you started with ideas that are healthy and delicious and great for the whole family. So let's start here. The one thing that we love is cold buffalo chicken. And we do that on sweet potatoes or in salads. This is a recipe from my site, but they aren't all from my site because there are lots of awesome recipes out there. And so you can see I'm like then pasting the link. I copied the link. I'm pasting it here. Make this nice and long so that I have the full thing. And then I might note like make an Instant Pot. And I know my family loves this, so I'm gonna write yes. So then we love this keto low carb chili from Wholesome Yum. And like I said, I'm just going to show you a few examples of this because it's pretty straightforward once you're doing it. The recipe goes there, and I know we like this. And this is one that I love to make extra to turn into chili cheese fries, which are not low carb, just sweet potato chili cheese fries, but they are pretty healthy. I love that. And I'm just like making my columns wide enough that I can see everything, but you don't have to do that if you don't want. Let's do one more just as an example, sausage egg roll in a bowl. And this is a good one because I actually haven't tried this particular recipe. Whoa. So I'm going to copy this back to our spreadsheet and paste it. And what I'm going to do here is just leave this blank. So like I said, if I try this and my family likes it, then I'll come back and type a little yes there. And if I come back and they didn't like it, then I just delete the whole column by selecting that, right clicking, and then deleting the row, because I don't need to keep track of things that we didn't like. So a couple of ideas, if you get my spreadsheet, you get the 10 ideas, I just want to highlight how I like to use this. So ideally, there would be at least 30 recipes on this weekly meal ideas list. You don't need to start with that right away. It will take time to build out your weekly meal idea list as like your master list for your family. But the cool thing is that even if it takes you like an hour to build, it's going to save you 10 minutes to 30 minutes on a weekly basis of just being able to pull recipes really easily. So that you're going to have like a high return on your investment of time right away. So let's look for a new recipe. Say like we're trying to fill out the 30 and I don't have 30 things my family loves yet. So I'm going to take you to my Pinterest page. Oh yeah, Pinterest. Now here's the deal. You need to set a time limit for yourself. So I like to tell myself I'm going to spend like 3 minutes looking for a new recipe, and I'm going to find something and then I'm going to move on. And the deal with that and why that's important is because if you've ever gotten lost in Pinterest, you know that you could be there for hours and hours and end up with nothing. I speak from experience. That's me. So what is something my family loves? You know what I would love is like a Thai turkey burger. I don't know why I think we'd love that, but I have a friend who makes these like Thai peanut turkey burgers, and I don't have a recipe for it. And I think it's something we'd like to try. So we're going to type up Thai turkey burger, and I'll just take you quickly through my process. So this looks cool because I can see that it has veggies in it. This is Thai burgers with crunchy Asian slaw. I don't know about that. 45 minutes seems a long time. Olive magazine. That looks really delicious, but a little bit complicated for my family. So I'm going to go with Little Bits of's recipe, and I'm just checking everything here. There's almond butter, there's powdered garlic, there's cabbage and carrots and all of these things, and you can see all that in action there. And it looks pretty tasty, and more importantly, really easy. It's a whole other video, is how to identify recipes that are quick and easy. You can expect that coming from me soon. So Thai turkey burgers from Little Bits of, this is a cute site, Real Food plus Real Talk. Plus you get to find new sites. And I'm just skimming down to see what the instructions are, but I can't imagine that they are too hard. Okay, so cool, this has a creamy almond sauce. She's putting it in a lettuce bun. That's not necessarily something we do in my family. I would serve it to my kids on a regular bun, but we are not paleo. You can obviously modify it. So I think this one looks good. And all I'm going to do is take that. It's only been, I think, 2 minutes. Right, Thai turkey burger. Put this up there, and then leave those blank. And there you have it. With a little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of time on Pinterest, and a lot of keeping yourself to a strict time limit so that you don't spend forever on this. I know you can totally fill out this spreadsheet in less than an hour and save yourself that time in the next month of not having to look endlessly for recipe ideas to add to your meal plan or to round out meal plans that you already have created for you. I hope this was useful. Again, you can go to cookingwithafullplate.com/weekly meal ideas, where you can download the spreadsheet. You'll get 10 of my favorite family-friendly healthy recipes in there. And if you are watching this before September 2018, you still have a chance to get in on the launch of my Well-Fed Family membership community. In there, I'm going to be sharing 50 plus favorite healthy recipes from around the internet that you can use to fill out your own weekly meal idea spreadsheet. You'll, of course, get the weekly meal idea spreadsheet and the 10, and you will, in addition to that, get the like 50 plus that I think work for different families. So the entire goal of that community is to help you cook smarter, eat better, and worry less. So lots of tips on healthy food and being smarter in the kitchen and saving yourself time and worrying about food less. If that sounds interesting to you, you can go to cookingwithafullplate.com/membership to sign up before September 2018, or you can also go there to get on the wait list. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care.